Hi guys, long time no beauty video. I have a haul for you today, which feels like it's been even longer. I have no idea when the last one was. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago, who knows. But I have a ton of stuff that I've bought recently, and I wanted to run through some of it that I've managed to get together for this video. I know that I'll be kicking myself when I come to edit and I'll be like, oh, can't believe I forgot about that thing. I just want to mention one thing that's not beauty, because it's just glaringly obvious in front of me before we start, and that is this Kate Spade phone case. And just a question, because I got this because they're normally like £40. My nose is driving me absolutely crazy. They're normally like £40 and it was £12.99, and I think I'm going to get the new, I'm going to upgrade to the iPhone 7 because my iPhone 6 is just crazy glitching out. I'm so heavy usage with my phones, they don't really last me very long at all before they start kind of ghosting and being crazy. So I was gonna get one, but I wanted to make sure I had a new phone case for it first. So I saw this in TK Maxx, got it for £12.99, thought it was a great deal. But on the front of it, it says it fits the 7 and the 6 and the 6S. Are they the same phone? What? Onto the beauty. If you follow my vlogs, you may have seen I did do a little something about supermarket skincare recently, and I want to try out some new stuff. Some of this stuff I already knew that I liked, and some of it I'm trying out for a video because I really want to show you some of the stuff that's available at the supermarket. Maybe I'll still include everything and just do like hits and misses, but some of the stuff I knew was really great. So two of the things that I picked up that were just like going to be in the video, I'm just going to keep these until I film the video because I want to have them to show you, are both from Garnier. I actually did not that wasn't intentional. If you do follow my vlogs, you'll know I'm a massive fan of face masks. Barely a day goes by when I haven't got a face mask on. This one is a really long-term favourite for me. It's the Pure Active Self-Heating Sauna Mask. One of my first ever videos I had this on. I was actually filming a review of this with Kaz. I don't think it's still up, but if it is, maybe you can find it. I'm sure it's terrible. This gets really hot and it just feels like it unclogs everything and purifies my skin. Love this, and a really good deal because you get 2 masks. And this is one of my favorite sheet masks, and I think you can get it, depending on the deal, between £2 and £4 or £5. I don't think I've ever paid more than £2.50 for one. But again, it depends on where you buy it. Sometimes the supermarket can be the cheapest place to buy these things. I don't know why, but they get better deals on these things. But this is a really nice sheet mask that is relatively inexpensive. Something that I haven't tried before. I love N-Spa, but I haven't tried the micellar one-step cleanser. I got this because I don't think there's that many cleansers at the supermarket. I actually have another cream cleanser that's pretty good, but I'll show you that in the video. And an oil cleanser as well. But micellar waters, you can get plenty of micellar waters, but I wanted to try something a little bit different, and this seemed like it might say it did more things. I wanted to try something like this purely because I just had my eyebrows microbladed and I couldn't really cleanse my face properly. The first time I had it done, because you get a top up after 4 weeks, the first time I had it done, I found that I had really clogged pores, and all around here especially, it was just really awful. It looked gross. When eventually I used one of those pore strips, so much stuff came off it you wouldn't believe. And so this time around when I had them topped up, I thought I'm going to get something that claims to do it all in one swipe. And this so far seems to be doing a good job for me because all around here it still feels pretty smooth. I don't look like it's all congested and it's all kind of clogged up and developing blackheads or anything like last time. So I think this is a pretty good product. The two that I've bought and haven't used yet, which you can tell because they've got the plastic on, are these. And how fancy do these look? These are from Tesco. So N-Spa is Asda. These are from Tesco. I don't know if this is Tesco's own range, actually. It's called S Cosmetics. I just always got the impression that it was, but now I'm not 100% sure. But they are from Tesco and they're the same brand. Are they the same brand? Yes. And this is a purifying gel wash, and this is an anti-wrinkle ceramides and hyaluronic face cream. This is fancy, like fancy. You would not imagine this had come from the supermarket. And I mean, I know it's just packaging, but still, I think that looks pretty fancy. I'm gonna see what it's like. Ooh, it's very serumy. Very, very, very serumy. Doesn't really smell like much, but it doesn't have to. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and I'm not going to try this because it is a cleanser, but let's just open it up and see what it looks like inside. I'm going to break all my nails trying to open all of this packaging. So this is for oily skin. Less fancy on the inside. And it says purifying cleansing gel. Purifying cleansing gel, specially formulated for daily cleansing of oily and acne prone skin. Oh my goodness, more packaging to get through. And again, doesn't really smell like anything. But I will give this a go, and this could feature. Tell me in the comments below whether or not you would want me to do a hits and misses of the stuff that I didn't really get along with, as well as the stuff that I liked. I picked up another Batiste because can't be without it. Recently bought some stuff from the Body Shop. I bought a skin peel. This is a weird one, but I'll go and get it and show you. It's the Drops of Youth Liquid Peel. And this is a thing that they do in multiple different variations, I believe. But if you put this, I'll do it on my other hand that I didn't put anything on. If you put this on your skin, just like on dry skin, and then you rub it, in theory, when you rub it, it gets all these little bits, you see? Are you saying? And in theory, that is your dead skin cells all clumping up, and then you wash them away. Now, initially I was like, no, this can't be a thing. This has got to be a complete scam. That's got to be just the product is made to ball up like that. But I've used it on some areas and got loads, and I've used it on others and got nothing at all. Like if I use that, because I'm so aware of becoming really congested here, if I use it there, I hardly get anything. Whereas if I use it, let's say, on my feet, where there's going to be tons of dead skin cells, incredible amounts. So although I'm not totally sold, the jury's kind of out for me. I'm not completely sold on it being a scam either. I think there's something to it. The other thing that I got from the Body Shop, I know I've mentioned before, and that is the Skin Defense SPF 50. Someone mentioned this to me, no, not someone, about 15 people. I put on Twitter that I was looking for the best facial SPF for oily skin, something that wouldn't break me out, that wouldn't make me look more oily. Every single person that came back said this. Independently, every single person said this. Not one person recommended anything else other than this. So I bought it and it is amazing. I don't think that it affects the way that my foundation sits on my skin at all. It doesn't make me more oily, does not make me break out. Absolutely fantastic. And I wore this. I went out day drinking with work, and we were sitting in a beer garden from about 12 o'clock till it wasn't sunny anymore. And I was perfectly tanned the next day. My skin was like golden goddess, kind of beautifully tanned, and not one little bit of redness. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. Definitely would have burned. I didn't even kind of consider it during the day, and then the next morning I woke up and was like, what is this? Oh yes, it is the SPF 50. So I'm totally sold on SPF 50 now. You can tan through it. It is safer if you get pigmentation like me, absolutely 100%, and it is the best anti-aging product that you can use. Okay, another thing that I bought that is kind of, before we get into proper makeup, skincare, hair care, Macadamia Deep Repair Mask. I used to love this stuff so much, I had a big pot of it. I don't buy it so much anymore. For quite a few years I haven't really bought it, but I saw it in TK Maxx and it was $5.99 and I used it yesterday. It smells just as amazing as I remember it. Man, smells, nostalgia, memories. I love this stuff. And I love that it's in a squeezy tube as well, because I think I'm not using as much as if it was in a big pot. I always felt like I was using too much, like more than I needed to, whereas this is like easier to meter out or measure out. Really, really good stuff. Okay, the rest of the things are from Boots. So I went in for one thing, and that one thing was this. It's the Volume Reveal Waterproof Mascara from Bourjois. I've tried the original, wasn't impressed. Listened to the podcast with Lindsay Kelk and Harriet Hadfield, the Full Coverage Beauty podcast. Highly recommend. If you're into podcasts, you're into beauty, you will love this one. And this was from a few months ago, even maybe now, one of their early ones, and I've meant to pick this up for ages and didn't. They said this was the best mascara ever. They just loved this mascara. Not only was it waterproof and absolutely 100% waterproof and amazing, which I'm gonna give this a proper try on holiday. I might trial some waterproof mascaras if you guys would be interested. I may do a wear and compare while we're on holiday. Would you be into that? Let me know. So I may do that, and then you'll actually see that for yourselves. But the waterproof element of this is not why I bought it. I'm not into waterproof mascara. If I'm going swimming or something like that, I'm not wearing mascara to those things. But they said it held and was just an amazing mascara compared to the original, which I didn't really like. And I've just used it, and I'm really, really liking the effect. Much more length and separation than the original. The original was just very blah, and this kind of really clings and holds up compared to the original one. So if you would like to see that actually tested, let me know. But first impressions are very positive. Another eye thing, I got this Revlon Colour Stay eyeliner, I guess. And I got it in black brown. I'm kind of over the black. I know I've said this before, but I'm kind of over the black. I've got black eyeliner on today because it's liquid, but when it comes to black pencil eyeliner, I just don't think it's particularly flattering on me. And so this is like a black brown, a very, very dark brown. And then this one's got, oh, it would have if I didn't take the thing off. This has got a little smudger on the end. I've had these before and I really like them. I like that they do stay on. I like the tiny little applicatory end. I really like the Colour Stay eyeliners, so I got one in black brown. And since it was some kind of offer with Revlon, I got two more things. I got the cream eyeshadow, which I haven't tried before, and this is in the shade 720, like Entertainment 720, which no one's gonna get because I was the only one that watched that show. Okay, what is this colour? I can't remember what the name of it was, and it just says 720, which is super annoying. But I will give it a swatch. Ooh, oh, okay. I kind of imagined, so that's it blended out. I'll show you it darker, there you go. I kind of imagined that this would be like the Maybelline Colour Tattoos, and it's nothing like that. It is very, very cream to powder and very blendable. I can't even describe what that is like. So thin, cream to powder. That is the best description. Beautiful. Okay, I'm excited to try that. They didn't have enough shades for me though. I would have wanted kind of more of a nice mid brown, and that was the closest that I could get, and this is kind of more like purpley, I don't know. And then the other Revlon product that I got was this lipstick in Smoked Peach, which is such an old school colour. I'm sure I had this years ago. And I just tried it on and it was a little bit too peach for me. A little bit too much. I think it needs to be worn over like a nude lip liner to just slightly neutralise it. I was wearing it and then I put the next product I'm going to show you over the top because I thought it was a little bit too much. But I'm gonna see if I can make it work because I love the peach lips right now. So what I'm actually wearing is this Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour in Pink Bliss. I knew Rimmel would not let me down with actually telling me the name of their lip product, and that is this colour here. It's very matte. Again, this is first impressions. I've only just put this on. Very matte. I'm not sure. Again, maybe a wear and compare is needed, but not 100% on this one. And it's a very, very kind of vanilla-y, air freshener-y scent. I picked this up because I've been looking for a nice alternative to the Hourglass. I've been using this so much recently and not really varying from it. Just a mix of these three, mostly diffused, which is on the end here. But I've been looking for kind of one thing that would do, I sound like one sheet, one thing that would do the job of several. And I think this is it. This is beautiful. It's got a gorgeous sheen to it. Really showing you what's going on in the background of the videos there. If I can even open it. That is the one problem with growing out my nails, is that I can't do anything with these long nails. It's crazy. Okay. Can you see the sheen at all? even a little bit. I don't know. But it's there and it's subtle. I think that's perfect. If you are into the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, I think you will be into this. And this is the solar powder from Soap and Glory, in case I didn't say. And then lastly, I think lastly, is the Collection Prime and Ready Makeup Fixing Spray. Really into setting sprays right now. I've been using the Smashbox Prime Water and the Urban Decay. I was using D-Slick and now I'm using All Nighter, and I thought I would try some lower cost ones, and I've only used this a couple of times. I don't know whether or not it's as good yet. We'll see. I may do. Again, this is another wear and compare potentially, but we'll see is all I'm going to say. Really, really into setting sprays, although I do use them. I'll just show you in case you have missed it in a previous video. The way I have been using it is to spritz and then blot, because my skin is oily. And I really, really dislike that layer of kind of shine that it ends up leaving you with when you use a setting spray. And so someone mentioned it in a video in the comments and said use it like this, and I have used it ever since. I find that to be amazing. Still sets my makeup somehow. I don't think it just is absorbed by the sponge, although I may be kidding myself, who knows. But I find it to be really, really effective. So that is it. That is all of my haulage. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, a random beauty one for you. Over the summer, I do hope to do more review stuff. So fingers crossed we can get back to a few traditional old school videos. I'm kind of thinking of doing like an old school YouTube month in August, like bringing stuff back, but I don't know, we'll see. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, all that stuff. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Check out my vlogs, and I will see you guys in my next video.